Hello and welcome to Thehayteamtv. We've been baling haylage now for the last few days, so back on hay. So I brought a load of hay down. We got arc or line drag worth of hay coming in a bit on top of this. So this is actually the rest and the end of another barn of hay. So as you imagine, there's a fair bit of square bale coming in now, big squares, which is quite nice because they're kind of easy to bale. So get these in here. These will start going through in the next half an hour. We're just finishing the haylage that we were been baling the last few days. Adam's tractor is working a lot better. Parts we're waiting on for the Merlot and the quad, but soon will be here. So catch up on those things. We've actually got small bale haylage getting stacked outside now because we're starting to fill everything up a lot because there is a lot of baling going on. Oh, heck up. Where's that? But generally, everything is good. It's quite mild as well at the moment. It's not freezing cold down here. It's mild. We'd like it to dry up a bit. Not so much for just being dry, just so I get back out the dumper again. But I think we're held up a little bit at the moment due to we're not getting a lot of rain, but it's just like overnight it just keeps the ground a little bit too wet. That makes sense to everyone. Chickens are starting to really get taste for shape bugs. They're starting to dig, which is or was my original plan. Very high protein eggs. And I keep eating all that. But also, if it keeps on raining, we'll have to stop the cows grazing where they are because they're just starting to cut things up a bit. One thing that we try to avoid is cut stuff up, and as I know I do with dung spread every now and again. We can't help that when you've got no choice and you've got to go. At the moment, haven't really cut up very much. Did cut up because I turned sharp on heads the other day, but generally that was just sort of a little bit of a tear up, not like really digging in, which we don't want to do. Here is some very nice looking hay. It's made very well. What I mean by that is it's kept its colour. You can't quite see on screen because of the sun outside. You might be able to see as I get in here in the shade a little bit. It's quite, if you see there. Oh, there's the figure. There. Where the spike went in when I loaded on the trailer. They're still quite green on the side, which is very good. And voila. Now, it's time for brekkie. And HRS has got a brekkie surprise this morning. I did say no that I didn't want it, but he didn't listen to me. Right, time for food. So what do we have for breakfast?
McDonald's.
What did I not want for breakfast?
McDonald's.
And usually you phone to ask me if I want McDonald's. So normally you phone me. Why don't you phone me?
Well, because I knew you'd say no.
But that's the point, didn't it?
Well, did you eat it?
Yes.
There you go then.
Now Ads is trying to load a load before we have a lorry come in. So space at the moment is a bit of a premium. That is the next area that's going to get filled up again. It's gone again. But with these low round bales in the way, we're a bit short on space. Fortunately, next door, shed next door, there's still space there. But lorry load of big bale hay is going in there. Then we'll fill up here. Then hopefully, fingers crossed, we're actually going to get round. Oh, I'm in the way. So then we're going to get round to filling next door as well. So we'll have this shed full, the other shed full, and then we'll really start filling that outside as much as we can before Christmas, because Christmas rush always a nightmare. Quite often we all get taken out of the baling shed, so it's literally just sell, and it's bad enough trying to keep up with demand with this going in here, but if this in here stops, then we really just start killing pallet, or just pallets just start flying out. So, covering all that. I have to stay in here out the wind because it's got windy as hell out there. Another load of hay. So obviously round bale hay behind me, square bale hay over there. Trailers in as well, but the trailer's up at the other farm with the shed that I've just taken round bales out of. So yeah, we're starting to fill everything up here now. HRS. Looks like he's in control of some description. Doing something. Probably saying something bad about me. Probably right though. Russell's getting involved with big wave. Pit, it's a pity you're wearing John Deere overalls though. Say that was all sorted in perfect timing. Lorry's been gone for about 5 minutes and it is absolutely starting to piss it down. Local village just down the bottom of the hill, vanished. Valley vanished, and it is starting to heave it down. So I'm going to stay in the shed.
Right, come on. Look, you've got them over there, look. They're going over there. Absolutely stupid animals. Right, home, let's go! This one's walking over here, look. Trying to show everyone how good you are. You're not really doing it tonight, are you? Right, come on then, in you go! You wouldn't think they live here every night, would you? Come on then. Look, come back out now, look. Right, come on. trying to do this with a camera as well, properly open. Come on. Right, yes, go walk around the door, that's correct, yep. Yep, it's not really rocket science, is it? Everything with you lot seems to be harder than what it should be. See, look, what? Yep, just follow your mates, that's all we got to do. Come on! Come on, in you come. In you come. There we go, we got home. Only took us an hour. So there we have it. It is turkey time. So we finally got them in. As you can see, I think they're looking pretty well. Grown away nicely, eating bucket loads of feed a day, and they've got the run of the yard all day, every day. So they're happy birds. Like I said at the beginning, this is a whole new venture for me, and I'm learning quite a bit about them. I know nothing about turkeys, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm going to make mistakes along the way. Luckily, Tiff's boyfriend Rich, he does turkeys every year, so he helps. He's very knowledgeable about the birds anyway. And the chap Billy, who we bought 6 off anyway, I often go to him asking questions what we should and shouldn't do. So I'm learning, and it's really good. We've lost 1 turkey already. Purely we put it down to they roost up in here. The light isn't that good on the beams, so they roost up here, and basically we think what's happened where they're roosting on the beams, it actually wore its breastbone. And with them, well, what actually happened first was, before that happened, they obviously jump off the beam and it went off his legs, and I think it's too much weight, so we're sorting that out, get that done. Sorting that out, get that done so they can stop roosting, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will have 11 to sell before Christmas. So that is just a little turkey update. We'll do a little bit of more in-depth as the month goes along now, because they've only got maybe 5 weeks left until we go on holiday. That's right, girls and boys, go on holiday. But yeah, so we'll do a little bit in depth, see how they're growing along. But they are nice looking turkeys, to be fair. They seem nice and healthy. They're happy and they're enjoying life at the moment. But they do tend to test your patience at times, yes they do. So anyway, that's them, and you're more than likely to see them on the next one as well. So anyway, that's enough from me. It's going to start raining now and it's windy. Hope you enjoyed the turkeys, and I'll see you on the next one.
I'm finishing the day, finishing the baiting shed. Been for the last year or so, slowly, in bits of time, restoring this is an old orchard. So it's taken some time. There's a lot of trees come down. There were some old apple trees. One is sort of lying there, going that way, being cut down. There's one old one there. They all got, back when we used to have lots of cattle, they all got pushed over cows. So I and the other half have been opening this up to eventually get apple trees back in. And then whether or not fence this up tight for pigs. Maybe just keep it sort of tidy, and you can eat apples when they fall off the tree, because let's face it, they won't all get picked. Anyway, I'm going to carry on with loading logs and flowers. Probably come down for another load, but you guys don't need to see 2 loads of wood. So without any further ado, hope you've all enjoyed watching this. If you haven't yet done so, please hit the subscribe, give us a thumbs up, help us with the YouTube algorithm. That would be amazing. Also, if you'd like to see any more of us, you can find us on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I think that's it. I don't want to do any more social media. Those are all enough. But until next time, see you guys next one. Have a great week.